Good morning and hello, welcome to our video presentation. Before I begin, I would like to introduce myself. I am Nur Shafika binti Nazaruddin with a student ID of 2024@06774. So, I will be talking about the introduction for designing a hybrid workplace. As we all know, during 2020, a pandemic hits us, a virus called coronavirus 19, which affects the whole world, whereby it has changed everyone's lifestyle from a very normal routine to a hybrid lifestyle. So, what is hybrid actually? Hybrid is a remote place. For example, back then we will have working at the office, but ever since pandemic hits, most company introduce a hybrid lifestyle, whereby workers can work from home or even work at the office. It all depends on the schedule. Cited from the article written by Saidi and Nasser in the year 2023, they said that a major change in the worldwide workforce brought about by the COVID-19, whereby they have to reorganize the work paradigms. And the article also examines the time following of the COVID-19 epidemic, whereby they will focus on the heightened focus on flexible work arrangement and their relationship to employee preference and organizational solutions. This means that ever since the pandemic hits, all organizations have to think on how to work without going outside, since everyone was in lockdown, and the only way to help was by doing a hybrid working mode and work from home. Work from home is not as easy as it sounds, and a hybrid lifestyle also needs a proper management, and the workspace must be essential. This is because a proper workspace will encourage the workers or even the students to do their work much better and can actually create more ideas. Based on the article written by Yuan and Azmi in the year 2023, they said that the sudden shift of work from home brought with it problem of hazy boundaries between personal and professional life. Many people were forced to set up a makeshift workspace wherever there was available space, because there were no official home office. So this issue will cause some workers to not have a proper space for them to work, especially during the pandemic lockdown and also the hybrid lifestyle now when they introduce the work from home. Not only that, we all do know that to design a flexible workspace is not easy. We have to think outside of the box to ensure that the design that we create are flexible and functional. And it also gives beneficial to those who work from home. Therefore, in order to design a flexible workspace, it is very crucial to think of the design, the layout, and to organize it very well, and also to know what are the needs to have in the workspace. This is to ensure that the work can be done smoothly. Based on the article written by Jan Sheng et al. In the year 2024, stated that the layout and operation of living spaces in Malaysia will be significantly impacted by these changes. Malaysia has long had a traditional office-based work schedule, with workers travelling to a central location for certain hours each day. For example, a worker will only travel to work from Monday to Friday, from home to the office at a certain time, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Therefore, that is why some Malaysians find it hard, especially during the pandemic, and they have to change their daily lifestyle, whereby they have to travel from home to work to actually just stay at home and do their work. That is why we know that designing a flexible workspace is very crucial and have to be designed properly. Moving on, I will pass my presentation to Nur Fitriana to talk about the literature review. Thank you.
Moving on to the literature review of our topic, before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Nur Fitriana binti Jafran. My student ID is 2024469842. So, since the COVID-19 pandemic, companies have changed how their offices work. This is to support both remote and in-person work. These new workplaces include open layouts, movable furniture, quiet and social areas, and digital tools. They are made to fit different work styles. For example, people can choose where they want to work based on their task, which help them to be more productive and feel better. The idea of embodied special practices means that how people move and use spaces affects whether whether areas are used for quiet work, teamwork, or casual chats. Although hybrid work make employees happier and flexible, it can also make it harder to keep good teamwork, fairness, and company culture. Technology helps solve these problems through things like room booking system and online platform. Uh, Modern office design also support mental health, inclusiveness, and a better balance between work and life. In general, flexible workplaces are a smart way to handle new ways of working and aim to boost both efficiency and well-being.
My name is Wardina Wardah binti Joni, so I will be discussing the challenges in implementing flexible workspaces. So for the first one is employee resistance. Many employees dislike giving up personal days, which they associate with comfort and control. This change is especially hard for older or long-term staff. And shared spaces bring worries about cleanliness, security, and the hassle of daily setup. Without proper support, this resistance can lead to low use and dissatisfaction. So for the second one is space planning issue, meaning that flexible workspaces often suffer from poor layout planning. Some areas become overcrowded while others are unused. This usually happens because facilities managers lack real-time data to adjust spaces based on how they are actually used, reducing efficiency and productivity. Third, health and hygiene worries, meaning post-pandemic shared workspaces raise health concerns. Problems like poor ventilation, limited cleaning, and crowded rooms make staff hesitant to use them. Budget limits and outdated systems make it hard for facilities managers to maintain hygiene consistently. Next, infrastructure problems. Many offices lack of the technology needed for flexible work, such as booking system, sensors, or fast internet. These gaps hurt productivity and make it hard to manage space effectively. Next is weak policies and governance. Clear rules are essential, but many organizations do not have them. Inconsistent use of shared area and vague health guidelines cause confusion. Poor coordination among HR, human resources, IT, and facilities team makes matters worse. And last but not least, disconnected management. Facilities management and corporate real estate management often do not work together and creating silos. This lack of integration causes duplicated work, inefficiencies, and makes it hard to measure or improve performance.
Hello and good morning. My name is Fatin Hanifa binti Faisal and my student ID is 2024848428. I would like to present about the analysis and recommendation improvement for designing flexible workspace, which adapting space for hybrid and remote work model. As we all know, modern workplace design emphasizing the flexibility, collaboration, and employee well-being which moving away from traditional office layout. For the modern workspaces, they have challenges, which is the first one, the unpredictable in-office attendance leads to inefficient use of office space, and the next is the lack of privacy and quiet zone affects employee concentration, especially in open plan layout. Next one is the difficulty maintaining cooperation culture and fostering collaboration in hybrid teams. And for the next challenges is the uneven IT infrastructure creates the friction in support remote and hybrid work setup. And lastly is the disparity in experience between remote and in-office workers impact morale and productivity of the employee. Next, for the emerging needs and solution. The first one is to understanding the user's needs is critical for designing effective work environment. The second one is demand for task-based adaptability, where spaces should suit the various work styles and individual preferences. And then the third one is seamless technology integration is essential for barrier-free hybrid collaboration. And then the next one is for the wellness spaces, such for example, the quiet rooms and relaxation pods are increasingly valued for mental health support. And then lastly, for the flexibility in work hours and location significantly influences workspace usage and employee satisfaction. Next is for workplace strategies to support hybrid and remote work. There are 6 strategies to support hybrid and remote works. The first one is by implement the activity-based work zone by creating the distinct spaces for the employee to focus on work, and then the collaborative group work and for relaxation or entertainment. For the second one is the leverage smart technologies by using IoT sensors to monitor and optimizing the space usage, and also to equip the meeting rooms with high quality camera, microphones, and also the interactive screens for hybrid collaboration. Meanwhile, for the third one is by fostering the inclusive remote participation to ensure the remote employees have, which result to the equal visibility and voice in meeting, and then also for the good camera angles, audio, and facilitation. For the fourth one is to enhance the flexibility in layout and furniture to use adaptive elements like standing desks, acoustic pods, modular furniture, and also adjustable wall. The fifth one is to promote the sustainability and well-being by incorporate the natural light, greenery, quiet and peaceful spaces by installing the energy efficient system and also the sustainable materials, which can offer the amenities like bike storage, fitness centers, and also healthy snack station. And then lastly is by encourage the continuous feedback and adaptation by regularly survey employees to track evolving needs and also make continuous improvement rather than relying on annual redesign, and also by keeping the workspace aligned with current expectation and employee satisfaction. That's all from us. Thank you and goodbye.
In conclusion, flexible workspaces represent a necessary evolution in how we approach work environments, focusing on adaptability, technology, and employee well-being. While they offer significant benefits, they also present challenges like space optimization, cultural shift, and maintaining productivity. Success lies in proactive management, employee engagement, and aligning physical spaces with organizational goals to foster innovation and resilience. Thank you.